Now we're at group 4, and this brings us to our task. The task is to start a system that stringes the entire golf course for 3 minutes per head per router. Once it shuts off for the first time, it is gone and doesn't repeat itself again. We will do this by going to the bottom of our page and clicking on Simple IIR. Then we move up to the box and we have to rename this, and we will rename it to 3 minutes syringing. Then from there, we'll move down and we'll punch in our front 9 and our back 9. We'll be doing all areas, including the driving range. From there, we'll go down to our start time or our areas, and we'll add all of them in as well. From there, we're going to go down to our start time and click in 12 a.m. And then we move over and we'll click on to one time only and save. And from there, we'll go and select days. And we'll go and look at our days there, and then we can move from there. We can set our time for 12 a.m. start. And then we can adjust the stop time as well at 5 a.m. As you can see, we're having about 2.5 hours from where we started surgery to the time the course is done. Then we can go over and click onto the grid. And as you can see there, all the heads and all our rotors were running for 3 minutes. And that is question 1. So here for our second question is, we are asked to be able to turn off our specific holes for the greens, tees, and approaches on our default water schedule. So here we have our regular schedule for our greens, tees, and fairways, etc. So we just write in greens there at the top, and then we select our all areas, and we go either front or back 9. Then we select that. So we're going to click onto the greens here, and then press OK. Then we see that we have it added right in there, and then we go up to our grouping, and it shows you all the heads that are going to be deleted. And there you see that we have that all set up, so those heads won't run with the other ones. Click onto that and you queue it up, and then you set up your program. Setting it up for tees now, front 9, back 9. Same thing here, you select your area, you press OK, and you move on to your next one. You check it out. Now you delete the ones that you do not want running. And then from there, you just check it out and you look at everything and make sure it's what you need off, and then you move on to your approaches. Then you queue that up, rename it again, go down and select your front and back 9 again. Now you look for your approach and you mark your all areas there, and then press OK. Then you press in there, and then now you do the same thing as well here as you mark off all the ones that you do not want running. Then you check it out, and you've got all your your greens, your tees, and your approaches all set up for the default schedule. And then here, as you can see, we ran the whole default system, and it started at 11:30 or 12 a.m. and it ran all the way till 2 o'clock in the morning. And that was set on your default scheduling.
And the heads we didn't want running were not running, as you can see on the stations list from our other areas.
All right, we're going to be setting up a fairway program here for the front 9 and back 9 fairways that are going to run off of ET. So over on our program and schedule detail page here, I've added in front 9 fairways and back 9 fairways. To make these run off of ET, you're going to be moving over to this ET column here, check those off, and now your front 9 fairways and back 9 fairways will be running off of ET. So, building this program, as you can see we have nothing in here. We're going to do the quick build for our front 9 fairways. Front 9, check off fairways. Done. Do the same thing for the back 9. Back 9, fairways, done. Next part, there's a few holes that we want to run at 10% extra water budget. I believe the holes are 3, 4, 5, 10, and 12. In order to do this, we'll go tackle 3. We're going to head into our front 9 fairway program. And we got fairway number 3 right here. Just head over to your water budget. We're going to change that to 110, and it'll be putting out 10% more water than standard.
So another problem we have to fix is we need to build a program that waters the right side of fairways 3, 4, 5, 7, and 8 because they are very sunny during the day. So to do this, start off, go up to the map office icon and select Program Builder. And once you are in here, we're going to want to add a program. We're going to want to give this program a name. So how about fairways 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, since they're the ones we're working with. And you're going to want to select standard for program type, and then OK. And under program now, right click, and we want to add a schedule for this. Enter name, Sunny Fairways. And instead of by area, we will be doing this by station since we only want the ones on the right side. So once you click by station, click OK. And now we will have to zoom in on the map with the respective holes that we need to add. What we got here? Is that hole 3? Yep, hole 3 right here. So assuming the right side means the golfer's right, we'll have to go on our left side for this one, for hole 3. So we got this one, this one, this one, this one. This one's the approach, so we don't have to worry about that. 3 is done. Go down to 4 here. 4 looks like there's only one on the right side, so we'll just select that one. Now hole 5, since the tees are up here, golfers will be going down this way to the green. The right ones would actually be on the left side of the screen here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 heads for hole number 5. When 5 is done, we'll move on to hole 7. If I can find it here. Hole 7. So green is up here for hole 7. So the right ones would actually be on our right this time. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And one more. 7 for hole 7. Now hole 8 we have to do, which is right beside us here. Since hole 8, you'd be teeing off this direction going south. The right would be on our left. So 1, 2, 3. 4, and that's an approach head. We won't have to worry about that. And once those are selected, you can go back, right click on your schedule and properties, and it will show each station that we have selected from each hole that are on the right side for this program.
Alright, so we're going to go over how to design a program that waters all of the back 9 fairways in a reverse order from green to tee. And we're going to do it in a way so each fairway is able to be manipulated on its own with the water budget and schedule and so on. So to start, we go into our map here, and then we'll click on this compass icon on the top left and go down to here to Program Builder. We're going to add a program, and we're going to name this hole 10, and program type is going to be standard. So now you're going to right click that program and add a schedule to it, and this will be hole 10, and we're going to go by station. So now we can zoom into hole 10 here, and you just get the arrow back on there and just click the heads in order from green to tee that you'd like them to run in. So that's the program for hole 10. And to be able to have each fairway manipulated individually, you'll have to make one of these programs for each individual hole that you would like to go in a green to tee order. So we'll do that for the whole back 9 right now. So now that all the individual programs have been made, we're able to manipulate them individually. So you can mess with the water budget schedule for each hole's fairway. For this project, we want to have holes 17 and 18 running every third night. So we'll click on this schedule here, go in there. We'll go skip days. We're going to skip 3 days and 0 days to go, so it starts today. And we'll do that for hole 18 as well. Zero. Cool. We did that because you cannot go every third night on a 7-day week, so that skip day option will be sure that every third night your fairways on hole 17 and 18 are irrigated.
Alright, we will now be setting some smart alarms in Rainbird Cyrus. These smart alarms pretty much act as a control mechanism with the outside weather, where if any conditions are met, it'll shut down parts or all of your system. You will need a weather system itself in order for this function to work though. So to start setting our smart alarms, we're going to head over to our ET and weather data, head over to the bell here for the smart weather, and we're going to start setting some alarms. We want an alarm that will pause our number 5 greens when winds exceed 10 miles an hour and resume when the winds diminish below that. Shut down the entire system for rainfall greater than half an inch, and pause the irrigation system when the rainfall intensity is above 3 inches per hour. So starting with the high wind alert, I'm going to go under here, select our high wind number 1. Our conditions are 10 miles an hour. For in here, if the condition is met, so on, we want to interrupt the system. And this is only going to be done to number 5 green. Now, for it to resume, you're going to head back to high wind 1, type in your 10 mph again, but this time it's if the condition is reset. So if it drops back below 10 miles an hour, the system will resume. And again, this is for 5 green. Alright, next, onto our rainfall warning. Again, come down here, you're going to look for rainfall 1. Our condition is half an inch. If condition is met, on, we want to interrupt the system again. And this one will be done to everything. And finally, our rainfall intensity. Rainfall intensity there. Our conditions are 3 inches an hour. If this is on, system's going to shut down, system interrupt. That'll be for all holes. And to restart it, back to rainfall intensity. Doesn't need a condition. This is if we reset here, system resume. And again for all holes. Alright, here we will be going over how to use the